Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
Okay, Reddit, I'm at my wit's end and feeling utterly lost. My partner, Scott, 32-year-old male, and I, 31-year-old female, finally bought our dream first home together about 8 months ago. We worked our tails off for this, and it was supposed to be our sanctuary. Then my mom, Angelica, 60-year-old female, lost her job and her apartment around 6 months ago, and we offered her a temporary place to stay 3 to 4 months, tops, until she got back on her feet. Well, 6 months have come and gone, and she's not just showing no signs of leaving, she's actually trying to move in permanently. And she's making our lives a living hell. Scott and I had so many plans for our home, our garden, our cozy evenings, just having our own space. Now, Angelica has completely taken over. It's like she expects to be included in everything, and if we even try to have alone time, she acts like a wounded puppy. I feel like I'm constantly defending my relationship and my own choices in my own home, and Scott is becoming quieter and more distant every day. I love my mom, but this is beyond a lack of boundaries. It feels like enmeshment. My therapist said similar things. Here's what I'm dealing with. 0 privacy. She rarely knocks before entering our bedroom if the door is open a crack, or she'll knock incessantly with some trivial question, for example, "Have you seen my reading glasses?" when they're on her head. Scott and I haven't had a proper intimate moment in weeks because she's always around. I suggested we try to go out for a nice dinner for our anniversary to have some privacy, and she immediately chimed in about how she'd love to join or how lonely she'd be at home. It's impossible. The kitchen and our belongings are hers. I can't tell you how many times I've found my carefully organized pantry completely rearranged or opened a cupboard to find things I just bought gone because she thought they were expired or didn't like where they were. I found a half-eaten bag of my favorite artisan chips that were clearly still fresh in the trash last week because she decided they were cluttering the counter. And don't even get me started on her helpful laundry service. She shrunk 2 of Scott's favorite sweaters and accidentally bleached one of my new blouses, all while claiming she was just being thoughtful. Thermostat wars and control, it's constant. She's always cold, so the AC is off, even when Scott and I are visibly sweating. If I even politely suggest turning it down a degree or 2, she sighs dramatically and says, "Well, I live here too, and I'm freezing." She does this with the TV remote too, always overriding whatever we're watching. Scott is an afterthought. She constantly overrides Scott's suggestions or ideas. We were discussing painting the guest room a calming blue, and she immediately said, "Oh no, that won't do. I always pictured it a lovely beige for when my friends visit." Scott just shut down and walked away. If he tries to talk about future plans, she'll interrupt and redirect it to something she wants to do or needs. She even subtly implies that he's taking me away from her. Future plans, her plans. She started talking about our future garden, our new patio furniture, our holiday plans, all including her permanently. When I tried to gently remind her this was a temporary arrangement, she got defensive and teary-eyed, saying, "Oh, I see how it is. You just want to throw your own mother out on the street." Scott tried to back me up, and she completely ignored him. The fragile angel act. Anytime I try to set a boundary, no matter how minor, she acts deeply hurt or fragile. I suggested we need a lock on our bedroom door for privacy, and she got so upset, saying, "Why, what do you need to hide from your own mother?" This makes me feel like I'm the problem, the selfish one, for wanting basic respect in my own home. Scott says he's tired of feeling like he's sharing me with my mother, and that he feels like an unwelcome guest in his own house. I love Scott, and our relationship was so strong before this. He's usually so understanding and kind, but he's reaching his breaking point, and so am I. Is there anything I can say or do to make her understand that she can't live with us permanently, and that her behavior is destroying my relationship and my peace of mind? Or am I really being the problem here for wanting boundaries with my own mom? Readers strongly advised Lynn to establish firm boundaries with her mother, Angelica, emphasizing that it's her and Scott's home, not Angelica's. They suggested she communicate directly and clearly about the temporary nature of the stay and explore options for Angelica to find her own place, prioritizing her relationship with Scott. User Boundary Queen 22 said, Not the a-hole at all. This is a classic case of enmeshment and boundary stomping. You are not the problem for wanting privacy and control in your own home with your partner. Your mom is manipulating you with guilt trips. You need to sit her down with Scott and reiterate that the arrangement was temporary and a timeline needs to be set. Get Scott on board and present a united front. This isn't sustainable for your relationship. User Escape Artist 88 said, "Oh, Lynn, I feel you. My mother-in-law did something similar after temporary health issues. It took my husband and I threatening to move out ourselves and put the house on the market to get her to understand we were serious. You guys need to have a serious, non-negotiable conversation with Angelica about an exit plan. No, how do you feel about it? This is happening. Look into resources for her if she genuinely needs help, but do it from a distance. Your relationship with Scott needs to be the priority."
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.